welcome to another episode of Society Talks.
Hello!
The talk show where we go over gaming-related news and personal requests of your choice. You are here with your host, on the Hedgehog, and...
The Crazy Loon.
How you doing today, Jared?
I'm doing good.
Well, tonight, depending on when this is. But
True. I'm doing good.
Good. Forgive me, my nose is a little stuffy today, so...
Yeah. I've been having a stuffy nose myself.
Hopefully it's not going around.
Yeah.
Anyway, thankfully I was hoping the weather was getting warmer, but no, the other day it had to snow.
It might snow on Thursday here out in Utah.
Jeez. I'm done with snow, honestly.
Snow, just leave. Let it be spring.
No, everyone else is like, no, we need more snow.
We need more snow! All the snow days.
Yeah. I do not like winter. I do not like summer.
Fall and spring are okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much, because spring is when I can hang out with a lot of friends, and fall is when I get, like, it's cold enough where I can stay inside without being yelled at.
Nice.
But, anyways, so today, from my sources telling me, Jared, we have some more league news today.
Yes, we do.
That accurate? Yeah?
Yes.
Alright.
2 league stories.
So without further ado, Jared, what we got?
We're starting off with the new champion. His name is Zach.
Zach. So, I'm guessing the Riot ran out of names?
It took me a while to figure this out, but like when I first read his name, it's like, Zach? That's so underwhelming. Compared to something like Draven. It fits the person. It's like, Zach. Who's going to be afraid of Zach? But found out it is short for Zon Amorphous Combatant. And it's not Draven, it's Draven.
So another Zonite. Alright, we haven't had one of those in a while.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
I think the last person from Zon was Victor.
Yeah, right.
That was over a year ago.
He was like the second to last champion to come out before we started playing League.
Yeah, he came out before Ari?
Yeah, right before Ari. It already came out right before Sejuani. That's when we started playing.
Yep.
People say it looks a lot like Majin Buu from DBZ.
It's probably that thing on his back coming out of his head.
Yeah, it is. It totally is.
You gotta love his smile.
It's something you adore.
Honestly, this champion isn't one that grabs my attention. This is really one of the first champions that I just looked at. I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah, he's not my kind of champion either.
Yeah.
I remember when Zed came out, I was so excited for Zed. I was like, yeah, my assassin's in. My assassin's finally here.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, sorry.
Little description of Zach. Zach, the League's Hex-Chem-fueled secret weapon, is about to hit the fields of justice. Playing this gelatinous champion means striking a balance between health cost abilities and a unique regeneration mechanic.
So, he's like Mundo.
Yes, except Mundo's regeneration is his ult. Zach's regeneration is his passive.
I hope this isn't OP.
I don't think it is. I'm probably one of the only people who looks at his abilities like, he's not OP. Unlike when I read Diana's ult, like, yep, that's OP.
Diana's so good. I love Diana.
Alright. His abilities. His passive. Cell Division. When any of Zach's abilities hit an enemy, a piece of him falls to the ground. Zach can pick up fallen pieces to recover health. When Zach dies, he splits into 4 blobs. These fragments will attempt to reform over a short duration. If any survive, Zach revives with a percentage of his maximum health based on the number of remaining blobs.
Oh my gosh, he's going to be so OP in the early game.
It's
it's been,
I think he's a better late game champion from what I'm reading about him.
dude, he's like Anivia with that passive. It's like,
Well, Anivia is pretty much a game saver, especially considering like, oh, we just beat down Anivia. Egg. Oh, her egg is under the freaking turret. I can't go get that.
yeah, basically you have to focus her twice. And if you're in the team fight, if you're focusing Anivia, true, you're focusing their AP carry. But while you're focusing her second life, technically, her team is bashing you in.
Yeah. But when it comes down to this, it's not Anivia's passive. It's he's going to drop pieces of himself, and then he's going to go pick them up and regain a percentage of health. I don't think it's OP. I don't think it's going to be a very deadly thing.
Alright, fair enough.
But that's just me.
We'll find out. He's in the beta right now, so...
Oh yeah, he's in PBE if you want to play him.
I mean, we don't have access to PBE, so don't ask.
Yeah. Stretching Strike, his Q. Zack throws a two-handed punch that deals damage and slow targets in a line. Sounds a lot like Blitzcrank's pull, except it doesn't pull, it just punches you.
Yeah, it's a skill shot, so... Which makes sense with his passive, because he has to hit it to get health back, so...
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Is W. Unstable Matter. Zack's body explodes outward, dealing flat damage to surrounding enemies. Enemies struck also take damage based on their maximum health. Sounds a bit like a tank killer.
Yeah, it reminds me of, like I said, I'm trying to think. What champion?
Elise?
Yeah, Elise isn't in a way like that just because she has so much poke early on with her percentage abilities. Just, she has AoE percentage, so it's like, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Well, Zack is very much a team fight champion.
I just hope the base damage is low. That way the max percentage doesn't wreck you.
I don't really think he is that good of a 1v1 champion.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it, does it?
Alright. His E. Elastic Slingshot. Zack is immobilized as he charges up a dash toward the target location. The range of Elastic Slingshot increases up to a cap as Zack charges the ability. Zack then fires himself toward the target location, damaging and stunning all nearby enemies upon landing. That works really well. Like, if their team can't see you, and you know exactly where they are, just Elastic Slingshot.
Oh, so that's...
all of them stunned.
So that's his...
Your team goes in.
That's his jungle gank, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright, that should be interesting. It's kind of like... Oh, so when he hits them, he knocks them up, right? Or what happened? He stuns them?
He stuns them.
So he's kind of like Maokai a little bit.
A bit. Maokai is stun them in place. Like, he's only stun one person.
We all know how good Maokai is.
Yeah. Alright, let's talk about his last ability.
Let's bounce.
Let's bounce. Zack bounces into the air, immediately knocking up, slowing, and damaging nearby enemies. Once airborne, he bounces 3 times, dealing damage with each impact. I can imagine pulling him would be a horrible idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to pull him, but...
Anyone that can pull.
Yeah. Well, Blitzcrank, basically. Blitzcrank can be Diana. But... No, because it says here, he does a lot with flexibility, with self-healing and AoE.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a movement. You don't want to bring their AoE initiator into your team, you know?
Yeah. He will be a jungler and a top laner.
Sounds like fun. Yeah, I didn't think he'd be a jungler, honestly, until I read his abilities. But I've seen some people play him in the PvE, play him as mid.
Really?
Yeah, that was interesting because they built like they built like Rylai's, Revolver, and Spirit Visage and stuff. Spirit Visage is OP on him, dude.
Wow.
Because the regen. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Spirit Visage is OP on pretty much anyone that's got a really good health regen.
And he's solid health regen. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah, like Mundo.
Dope.
Except you wouldn't build Spirit Visage back in the day. Back in the day, you would build a force of nature.
it was broken on Mundo, though.
Yes, I'm
just gonna buy boots, stack 4 war mugs, and a force of nature. GG. Good luck killing. Come at me, bro.
Because of that, and plus my ult, I lasted like 4 ults on me. Karthus ult, an Ezreal ult, and 2 others that I can't remember.
Thankfully, Mundo's not as broken now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he hasn't seen that bad of a champion. I'm sure with all like the bouncing around he does, he'll be in trouble for like once he comes out. Once people get adjusted to his skills and stuff, I don't think he'll be making that much of an impact.
Once it comes down to it, like right away, all those people are just like, "Oh my goodness, it's a new champion! I must buy it." And then later they're like, "Oh, I don't like this."
Yeah.
Like an example would be Nami. And there's so many people saying, "Oh, Nami's in mid. Nami's in mid." I'm like,
dude,
no, she's not.
That was the story of Jace, because Jace came out like, "Oh my gosh, he's OP as crap," and
he was like the 100th champion too.
Yeah, and then because he has a really high skill cap, but he can be really good. So people are like, "I'm gonna beat Jace and be OP." Oh crap! I don't know how to play him. I died. He sucks. No, you just suck.
No, what you did was you bought a champion you don't know how to play as, thought they were OP, and then just first timed them in a PvP game.
Pretty much.
Horrible idea.
Hey, we're running a lot of time. So what was the second thing you got?
Riot Games adding Howling Abyss map with all random, all mid matchmaking to League of Legends, and it's a PvP game.
This just made your day, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Once they announced that there was going to be an all random, all mid map, right away I'm like, okay, when's your PvP map? When is it going to come? When are you going to give us that PvP map?
If there's someone between the two of us that just it's an ARAM fanatic, it is Loon.
Yep.
He loves. I'm not the biggest fan of ARAM myself. Like I'll do it. I'm just not the biggest fan of it.
Only because I can convince him to.
Shut up. You know what? Speaking of, after this recording, we're gonna go on League. We're gonna play an ARAM game.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Also, a little bit of other stuff about this new all random, all mid map. It is now going to be relocated to Freljord. It now has Freljord lore behind it.
Well, I think they're still gonna have the Proving Grounds.
Oh yeah, they're still going to have that mainly for. Proving Grounds are going to be for the tutorial. What it says, the Proving Grounds have been relocated to Freljord. So, it's very much possible.
Oh, I see it. Right.
Yeah.
No,
it's going to replace the Proving Grounds. If it doesn't, then there's going to be this for PvP only, by the looks of it.
Now, what would be cool is like with the Shadow Isles having like special interactions with champions. So that'd be cool to see something from like Ashe or Sejuani or Trinity.
Oh, I'm sure they will. And like they even mentioned in this article about the Shadow Isles, about how the 3v3 map was changed to become Shadow Isles.
Okay.
They want more of their maps to be located at certain spots.
Yeah. So this seems like really fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
Me too. Anyway, guys, that is our time. So we'll leave all the links in the description and whatnot. So any other further league news coming up, we'll make sure to keep you updated. And
anything gaming news that we like and want to talk about, we'll bring it up.
Yeah, we have fun doing these things, so I was looking forward to making more. Feedback's always welcome. And so I guess see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.